Vision Jet 522 Juliet Lima, you're on John Wayne Tower, sir.
My apologies, I'll switch over.
Palm Spring Tower.
All right, welcome aboard United Flight 460. We're in the Flight Factor Airbus A320. We're going to be flying today between Los Angeles International Airport and San Francisco International. Just finished a lot of the pre-flight checks and preps. Just getting ready to do the departure briefing, which will give you a good overview of where we're going today on our flight, what the plan is. We are going to be using Pilot Edge air traffic control to guide us along the way, so it should be a lot of fun. It's a beautiful day out here in Los Angeles, which that's going to begin our brief. We'll start with the weather here. We're on the right aircraft. We have flight 640, and the crew names all look correct here on the dispatch release. Looks like current weather right here at Los Angeles. Charlie was current on the ATIS. Winds are 210 at 9 knots, 10 miles visibility. 3200 broken. Temperature 21. Dew point 14. 29er and 9er4 on the altimeters is set across the board here. And departing to the west. So I've actually planned runway 25 right for our departure initially. That's just a guess. It seems like usually on Pilot Edge they take us off 25 right. So that's what's in the FMS for now. Up in San Francisco, the weather's even better. See, I'm just looking here on our dispatch release for the weather information for San Francisco. And it's showing winds are 300 at 15, 10 miles clear, 26 degrees, and 5 for the dew point, 2996 on the altimeters. Forecast VMC conditions the rest of the day. Just gusty winds out of 290, 18 gust 25. So we'll probably be landing on the 28s up there in San Francisco. For our flight plan and clearance, we're squawking 7006, which is in our transponder down there, and we're doing the summer 2 departures stoked as filed. 5,000 was our top altitude for now, so we have 5,000 set, and as filed was the summer 2 departure. Let me pull it up on Avatab so y'all can follow along. The summer 2 departure, stoke transition. So I have us off 25 right for now, so climb heading 251 to 640 feet, then climb direct across Hipper. Climb heading 25 right, climb heading 251 to 640 feet, then climb direct across Docker at or below 3,000. We're showing it'll be at about 2350 there. Then on a track of 252 to cross Evos at or below 5,000. Then on track 252 to McGee. Then on track 258 to cross Dark at or below 12,000. Alright, that all matches. And then on track 260 to Summer. Then after Summer, we're looking at Olaf, Horizon, Splint, and Stoked. We have a top of climb there. Then on the arrival, we have our top of descent, and then we're showing going direct from Stoked to Surfer for the Surfer for our nav arrival. So from Surfer, we go to Gnarly at 280 knots, or above flight level 200. Speed constraint at 280 knots there. Waves at 280 between 19 and 15. Epic 280 knots between 15 and 10. And the speed limit slow to 250, then full at 240 knots at above 8,000. and then our first hard altitude eddy at 240 knots at 7,000 feet. And looks like it was getting a little angry there. It keeps saying too steep path. So we'll probably have to help it down, it looks like. I'm not sure what the problem is here. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, well, and then I just threw in, I'm guessing they'll give us 28 left into San Francisco. So that's all, and we'll verify those legs as we're getting closer and we check the ATIS. We're showing a total distance of 332 nautical miles. Planned distance for us this afternoon is at 311, so that all matches up. Taxiing out of Los Angeles, we're pushing off of gate 71 Alpha, and we'll push our discretion. We'll contact ground short of Charlie 7 there, Charlie 7, and probably we'll get Charlie Bravo 1 to 25 right. That's my guess. It might take us up to the north side and 24 left, so that's something we'll be aware of. 250 knots out of here. We know about the departure constraints, and I'm going to be in this be autopilot on and flaps 1 departure. Speeds are all set at 130 for V1, and VR is at 135 and V2 at 130. Actually, let's see here. V1 130, VR 133, 137, V2, flaps 1. Anything else to add? Looks like, all right, they've got all the bags loaded now. Looks like all the passengers are on board, so we'll go ahead and pull in the gate back. It's time to go. Awesome. Let's do our before start checklist. Departure briefing complete. FMC's radios programmed, set, verified. ADIRS, nav aligned. Hydraulic system set. Fuel panel 6 pumps on. And auto crossfeed closed. Fuel quantity 4,475 kilos planned. We have 4,400 on board. Min fuel is going to be 4,157 kilograms. It's cleared, cross-checked. Cabin signs are on. Hydraulic quantity, let's double check that. Hydraulic quantity normal. Oil quantity normal. Oxygen check complete. Auto brakes RTO. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 4 cross-checked. Parking brake set. Pressure normal. Gross weight is let's see here. We're supposed to be at 62,324. And that's what we're showing, 62,324. It's all there for 62,324. Perfect. It's verified, checked. Airspeed bugs, V1 130, VR 133, V2 137 set. Engine master switches off. Trim, we'll set that in the after takeoff. But we'll be going up 0.7 and 0 and 0. Doors closed. Nav beacon lights on. Cabin preparation complete. ACARS initialized connected. Before start check complete. Alright, so I'll go ahead and call out the ramp.
Grounded cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Atlantic Aviation.
Number 210 Charlie Mike, Santa Barbara ground, runway 25,
Can you
taxi
get
via
the
Bravo
radio
Alpha.
where we can hear it?
Runway 25 via Alpha for
You can
November
see it's a
210
beautiful
Charlie
day
Mike.
here in LAX. And
Power 1 Heavy, traffic 10 o'clock 2 miles southbound,
Looking
maneuvering to
forward to
the
this
east
flight
now,
today.
is indicating 4,600, VFR type unknown.
Traffic in sight, Power 1 Heavy.
alright.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is
Power 1
driving
Heavy,
up.
6 speed.
210, sir.
Thank you.
What do you need?
That is perfect.
We love
And we already have the cockpit door closed and locked. We're ready to roll.
522 Juliet Lima, what part of your clearance did you need again?
Yeah, so I've cleared to San Diego, 175 after departure, Victor 425 passive, Victor 208,
Turn off our
118,
neutral steering.
that's Cardiff, 320
Push
mission
back.
VOR, and then after that.
Okay, so just verify it's the start of that Victor 25, Victor 25 to passive. Cardi is, it's not Cardiff, it's Cardi, Charlie Alpha, Romeo, Delta, India. And the VOR is Mission Bay. So it's Cardi, Mission Bay, 320 radial, Mission Bay, direct. Maintain 5,000.
Okay,
Expect
all doors and
11,000,
hatches are
10 at the
closed.
departure.
Ready to
Departure
connect.
frequency 128.1.
Roger.
Squawk 3146 for Vision Jet 522 Juliet Lima.
All right, let me give it a stab. 522 Juliet Lima cleared to San Diego after takeoff, 175, Victor 25 passive, Victor 208 Cardi, 320 on the radial, Mission Bay, 3146 5011 10 128.1.
Power 1 Heavy, turn right heading 070, vectors visual approach 20 right.
Tow connected and
070,
bypass pin inserted.
522 Juliet Lima,
Lose
just to
parking
verify
brake.
it's maintain 5,000.
Alright, brakes release,
expect
cleared to
1,000,
push.
1,000
Tail straight back.
departure.
Pushback.
Lanes
And
on-
you may start
5000
engine.
1110
Roger.
after departure. 522 Juliet Lima.
Vision Jet 2
Alright,
Juliet
we're
Lima,
clear for
request
start.
correct?
Let's go ahead and start.
Power 1 Heavy as the
1 then 2.
Power 1 Heavy, cleared visual approach 20 right.
Clear the visual, 20 right, Power 1 Heavy.
Then 2. One, fuel flow light up.
John Wayne clearance, Skyhawk 903 Golf, IFR to Palomar.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Start 2.
Skyhawk 903 Golf, John Wayne
Alright,
cleared
brake
for the
set.
Palomar Airport on departure
Pressure
flight
roll.
175,
Stand
expect
by.
radar vectors,
Thank you.
Victor 23, Oceanside, direct, maintain 5,000, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4620.
2.
Clear to Palomar, heading 175, radar vectors, Victor 23, Oceanside, direct. Altitude 5,000, 128.1, squawk 4020, 903 Golf.
Skyhawk 903 Golf, squawk 4620, 4620.
4620 for 903 Golf.
Skyhawk 903 Golf, feedback correct. Power 1 Heavy, contact John Wayne Tower, 126.8.
26.8 so long, Power 1 Heavy. John Wayne evening, Power 1 Heavy, visual.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next
Power
time.
1
but
Heavy,
we have
John
fun
Wayne
up there.
Tower, 12011,
Alright, thanks. Clear off headset, clear to disconnect. Y'all have a good
Go
day.
ahead, 20 right, Power 1 Heavy.
Alright, looks like we have a good start. So we're back to normal on the engine mode selector.
26 at Delta.
Our ground spoilers,
Skyhawk
arms.
140 exit taxi park via Delta Fox.
Our trim's at 0.
Delta Fox, this frequency
Our pitch trim
140
set
X-ray, thank you.
to is up 0.7. So we'll make sure we get that here. Where's my flight control page? There should be Oops, wrong way. There we go. Up 0.7. There we go. And just waiting on this salute here. You're going like into the building. Crazy. Go ahead and turn off the APU. Alright, we got the salute. We're clear. Alright, APU's off, engine anti-ice, so we're going to leave that
very,
off.
very quiet.
And,
it sounded like you were speaking into a different microphone or away from your microphone.
Get the nose wheel steering off, or on I mean, and a skid switch. There we go, we're good. Audio control panels are all set up, and here we go. We're clear right, clear left.
Santa Barbara Tower, number 210, Charlie Mike, ready for takeoff at runway 25.
210 Charlie Mike, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, wind 240 at 8.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, number 210, Charlie Mike, thank you.
Still have the dome light on, so got that turned off. A tight little alley down in here for a 320. Oh yeah.
Ground Skyhawk 903 Golf, east ramp, ready to taxi with hotel.
Skyhawk 903 Golf, John Wayne, ground runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, Charlie, Kilo.
Alright, let's check the brakes, make sure they're working. Yep, looks good, and the pressures look good, like they should. Alright, flaps set to 1. Start flight control, check. Alright, I'm at neutral, full up, neutral, full down, neutral, full left, neutral, full right, neutral, and let's check the rudders now. Second.
Skyhawk 210 Charlie Mike, radar contact, see altitude.
Alright, full right, neutral, full left, neutral, looks good.
Number 210, Charlie Mike, can you please repeat?
Skyhawk 210 Charlie Mike, radar contact,
Auto brakes are at RTO, and
1,000 climbing for 1,500.
so we're on the
Skyhawk
radar.
210 Charlie Mike, thank you, that checks. Contact Santa Barbara departure, see ya.
Over to departure, thank you very much. Have a good night.
Power 1 Heavy, welcome to the lovely John Wayne Airport. Taxi to parking via Alpha and monitor ground 120.8. See ya.
Alright, Alpha 20.8 on the monitor, Power 1 Heavy, see ya.
Santa Barbara departure, number 210.
It's pretty busy,
Mike,
so we get our word in when we can.
Number
here.
210 Charlie Mike, Santa Barbara departure. Resume on navigation, maintain appropriate VFR altitude. See Santa Barbara altimeter 29903.
Resume on altitude for number 210 Charlie Mike, thank you very much.
Los Angeles ground, United 460, exiting the ramp, Charlie 7, ready to taxi with Charlie.
Headed 460, Los Angeles ground runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 7 Bravo.
Runway 25 right, taxi Charlie 7 Bravo, United 460. Alright, so there we go at Charlie 7 Bravo. It'll be left turn on Bravo up here, and down to the runway 25 right as briefed, so that matches the CDU there. Perfect. Alright, so we are clear left, clear right. He's gonna wait, he should wait. They don't wait, next plane, but I'm just gonna keep rolling here. This metal's cheap in X-plane. Real life, you do not want to hit a car. That's for sure. Alright, so they're waiting for us. So just slow us down just a little bit. Want to be about 10 knots.
John Wayne ground.
Less for a
Vision
turn.
Jet 522 Julia Lima with Golf, ready to taxi.
Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, John Wayne ground, stay location on the field.
Northeast side of the ramp.
Alright, let's do the first portion
Vision Jet
of
2 Julia,
our
actually, so you're still with
before
clearance, contact ground.
takeoff check. Flaps 1 planned, indicating green light detent. Control check complete. FCU managed speed heading, or managed speed and nav.
Santa Barbara
Engine
clearance,
anti-ice
Skyhawk
off.
733 Charlie
Engine
Papa,
mode
flight
selector
golf,
normal.
Flight following to Burbank at 5,500 with
Before
Echo
start check to the
and Fort
manifest
McCaddy,
change
please.
line complete.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Papa, Santa Barbara clearance on departure flight runway heading
I think
maintain
we have
VFR
all our
1,500,
numbers, we have everything set up, so let's go ahead and do before takeoff check,
6243.
manifest changes. Trims, weight, speeds, check set. FMC's radios programmed.
Flight runway heading
Well, let's get the radios set up here. We want tower is going to be 120.95. Departure is going to be 125.2.
Charlie
So
Papa,
we
read
get
back
that
correct?
in here.
John Wayne ground, Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima with Golf, northeast side of the ramp.
Alright, so that's
Vision Jet
good.
522 Julia Lima, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right. Taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short 20
FMC's radios
Lima.
program set for departure. Ejipwa's radar is on
20
terrain
right,
and weather.
Alpha Lima, hold short of Lima.
Terrain on the left
2 Julia
side,
Lima.
I'm sorry,
2 Julia
weather
Lima
on the left
negative,
side,
hold short
terrain on
20
the right.
At Lima.
Hold short 20 left
Thrust,
at Lima.
Toga
2
93.3,
Julia Lima.
set. Takeoff
John Wayne
configuration.
Tower, Skyhawk 903 Golf.
Just need to check with the
0
cabin,
left,
see if make
kilo,
sure
ready
they
to
are
depart.
ready.
Skyhawk 903 Golf, John Wayne Tower, 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 21011.
See, I think it's right here.
Clear
Cabin
for
is
takeoff,
ready.
Skyhawk 903 Golf.
And lights are all good.
Fox Tower,
Perfect.
Skyline 70 Victor Hotel, 950.
Alright, cabin's ready. Takeoff config.
4,500 with Papa.
Normal. So takeoff configuration normal. ECAM status check. Let's do that really
Victor
quickly.
Hotel, Fox Tower, make straight in runway 24, report 3 mile final.
It's complete.
Runway
Before
24,
takeoff
report
check
3 mile
final
70 Victor
items. Cabin notification complete. Transponder we want it on TARA. That's good. Takeoff memo is green, and we'll get the lights taking the runway. It's looking good. We'll go ahead and do a quick takeoff briefing. Taking off runway 25 right out of LAX, flying the the Summer 2 departure. So it's initially ahead 251 heading 640 out to Docker. Evo's 5,000, our top altitude set 250 knots. We'll follow flight directors out, toga mode, flaps at 1, and call for autopilot on at 1200 AGL. Just gotta make sure we cross
Santa Barbara ground, Skyhawk 730 Charlie Papa.
Docker at or below
north of
3,000.
ramp, ready for taxi.
And it looks like we're all
Skyhawk
set for
733
that.
Charlie
in
Papa,
here, so
Santa Barbara ground runway
perfect.
15 left, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi to 15 left via Charlie, Skyhawk 730 Charlie Papa.
Skyhawk 903 Golf, contact SoCal departure, see ya.
Over to departure, Skyhawk 903 Golf. SoCal departure, Skyhawk 903 Golf.
Yeah, I saw they have the new Ultimate
1,500
Weather
for
XP 2.6 out. I really want to try
Skyhawk
that out
903
here
Golf, SoCal
soon,
departure, radar
but
contact.
hadn't
903
quite had
Golf.
a chance to do that. I still have the 2.5 version, so maybe one of my future videos I'll get the 2.6 in here. But ultimate weather along with the active Sky XP, it's great here in X-Plane 11. It really adds to the immersive factor. Weather's such a huge part of flying. Alright, here comes Bravo 1. We'll switch this over to tower now. Which is 121.75. I'm sorry. Tower is 120.95. Los Angeles Tower, United 460, holding short runway 25 right.
United 460, Los Angeles Tower, wind 2309, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 right, United 460. Alright, clear for takeoff, 25 right, I see 25 right on the sign and in the FMS.
John Wayne ground.
Got all our
Vision
lights
Jet
on.
522 Julie Lima, holding short, 20 left.
Alright, landing and strobe lights on before takeoff, check complete.
Vision Jet 522 Julie Lima, contact John Wayne Tower, 16.8.
Takeoff configuration is normal.
2 Julie Lima.
Finals clear, here we go.
Foxstar, Skylane 70 Victor Hotel, 3 minute final for runway 24.
Or 70 Victor Hotel, runway 24, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land, runway 24, 70 Victor Hotel.
Approaching 25 right.
John Wayne Tower, Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, holding short, 20 left.
Vision Jet 522 Juliet Lima, John Wayne Tower, cross runway 20 left at Lima, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff, wind 210 at 11, and I'm going to amend your instructions, maintain 3000 on departure.
Right.
Alright, 25 right verified.
Okay,
I have
cross,
controls, here we
20
go.
left for departure for 20 right, and maintain 3000.
Alright, Mantoga SRS.
2 Julia Lima.
Auto throttles armed. And we're off. And now it's coming back to neutral on the stick pressure.
Short 15 left, ready for takeoff.
Exact 733 Charlie Papa, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 15 left, clear for takeoff, wind 240 at 8.
V1. Rotate.
Clear for takeoff, 15 left, Skyhawk 733 Charlie
Oh
Papa.
man, that was a fast rotation. Positive rate. Gear up.
Skyhawk 93 Golf, turn left heading 090, join Victor 23 southeastbound, resume on navigation.
Left
Autopilot on.
090, intercept Victor 23 and then 09F, 93 Golf.
And go back to climb. It's supposed to hold us at or below 3, so we'll see if it does it. Flaps up.
Vision Jet 522 Juliet Lima, contact SoCal departure, see ya.
Over to departure.
Takeoff check.
Appreciate it. 2 Julia Lima.
Landing gear levers up.
460, contact SoCal departure, see ya.
460, good day.
SoCal departure, Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, off of John Wayne, 1,100 to 3,000.
Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, SoCal departure radar contact, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound over the shoreline, altitude 1,200, type unknown.
Check complete.
Looking for traffic 2 Julia Lima.
Departure United 460, 3,500, climbing 5,000 via the Summer 2.
Native 460, SoCal departure radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via SID, United 460.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Papa, radar
Alright,
contact.
so now our top altitude is 230, so here we go.
Climbing 1,400.
Skyhawk 3 Charlie Papa, that checks, thank you, contact Santa Barbara departure, see ya.
Going to departure at Skyhawk 732 Charlie Papa, thanks.
230.
Jet 2 Julie Lima, traffic no longer a factor. Climb and maintain 1000.
23
Climb
set.
maintain 1000 to Julie Lima.
There we go.
Foxtrot Skyline 70 Victor Hotel, clear 24 on down to the taxi ramp.
Back 70 Victor Hotel, taxi to Park Dale from Main District. Have a good night.
Have a good night, taxi Alpha 70 Victor.
Santa Barbara departure, Skyhawk 730 Charlie Papa, 1,500.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Papa, Santa Barbara departure, hello. Resume on navigation, maintain appropriate VFR altitude, the Santa Barbara altimeter 2993.
Zoom VFR, Skyhawk 730 Charlie Papa.
Jet 2 Julia Lima, clear direct passive, resume on navigation.
Clear to passive, resume on navigation to Julie Lima.
Yeah, looks like we're going to reach our next altitude constraint at 12,000, and it's not going to be any trouble at all. So it'll be well before dark.
Burbank clearance, November 172 Delta Sierra, IFR to Las Vegas.
View of the outside.
Scott 172 Delta Sierra, cleared to the Las Vegas Airport, Van Nuys 3 departure, baggage transition. Then it's filed. Maintain 4,000, expect 10,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 2405.
Uh, 172 Delta Sierra, cleared to Daggett, transition. Van Nuys to Daggett transition, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect 10,000, 10 minutes after departure.
Yep, dark at or below 12, so it's leveling us off at 12. Perfect. You know, I was mistaken there. I was thinking it was at or above 12, but it's at or below, so
it's the,
yep, we are good.
Las Vegas via the Van Nuys 3 departure, Daggett transition, then
Here's
is
our
filed.
10,000, so I'll go ahead.
Correction.
The cabin.
To Las Vegas via the Van Nuys 3 departure, Daggett, then is filed. 172 Delta Sierra.
Correct, 172 Delta Sierra, is that correct? United 460, contact Los Angeles Center, 135.5.
1355, United 460.
And Burbank clearance, this is for the I-5, please. 172 Delta Sierra.
Back to Delta Sierra, roger.
Alright, so we're past dark, so we're continuing our climb up to 230. Los Angeles Center, United 460, 12-1, climbing via the Summer 2.
United 460, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain for level 230.
Climb maintain for level 230, United 460. Yeah, this Airbus is a nice aircraft. Let me tell you, it's A320. It just really
210 Charlie Mike, Santa Maria altimeter 2994.
just has a lot of built-in gadgets. It's so cool. The hardest part's just learning the automation and knowing what your program. I'm still learning it. But it's a lot of fun. Flight Factor seems to have done a great job of getting this modeled for us to enjoy here on X-Plane 11. I highly recommend this aircraft if you don't already have it and you really like learning about transport category aircraft. Really cool airplane here.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Papa, traffic 2 o'clock, 4 miles northbound, VFR altimeter indicates 3,700, type unknown.
Alright, there's flight level 180, so we will go to standard. Oops. On the altimeters. Their lights off. Alright, altimeters standard set. Landing lights off. After takeoff check complete. Wow, that's a beautiful view of the California coast there.
460, contact Los Angeles Center, 133.2, see ya.
33.2, United 460, good day. Los Angeles Center, United 460, flight level 206, climbing 230.
United 460, Los Angeles Center, call maintain flight level 380.
Climb maintain flight level 380, United 460.
SAC 733, Charlie Papa, traffic still 2 o'clock, moving to your 1 o'clock. He's 1 mile eastbound, parallel in your track,
is set.
5,500, type unknown. Just for my situational awareness, did you have him in sight? I didn't copy your last. Okay, roger. Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, contact SoCal approach 119.6, see ya. Jet 522 Julia Lima, SoCal approach. The San Diego Lindbergh altimeter 29906. Advise you have Charlie. And do you have an approach quest? We've got a couple versions of that. Which one did you want? You can expect that.
Yeah, so a great view out here. I know it's loud, but I guess they're having a lot of wildfires up towards San Luis Obispo in real life, which we'll be going by at some point, but we'll just, that's pretty cool right there. But beautiful day out here in Southern California. Great day for flying.
Thank you.
So we're gonna get up to 380 just before Stoked, and then a few miles later looks like we'll be starting our descent into San Francisco. So pretty quick flight, a little bit of a just a parabola, you know.
SAC 733 Charlie Papa, contact point, we go approach 124.7.
Get up there and go right back down. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get the ATIS, digital ATIS from Pilot Edge.
Scott 733 Charlie Papa.
Here on my
approach
end.
The Oxnard altimeter to 99
Let's see what
degrees.
they're saying. Alright. Looks like...
Relative 2 Delta Sierra, Burbank ground, where you park, sir?
November is current. 2256Z, so they'll be having a new one coming out here in just a minute, but they were saying winds were 280 at 23 knots, so straight down the runway. Pretty stiff breeze.
Jet 522 Julie, I'm going to maintain 5,000.
10 miles clear, temperature 25, dew point 4, 2993 on the altimeters. Departing and arriving, runways 28 right, 28 left. Visual approach is in use, so that's good. Like I said, if they're not busy, I'm thinking they'll give us 28 left, just so we have a really quick taxi in to our gate, which we're planning to park at Foxtrot 5 today. Let's pull up the Avatab and look at that. I'm not intimately familiar with San Francisco International.
Altimeter 2993, advise you have Victor and say approach request.
So, let me just circuit here. Let me get our
Scott 93 Golf, roger, depart Oceanside heading 070, vector Dallas, runway 24, final approach course.
Where is Foxtrot 5? Okay, so it is the west line. Is that ramp 7, I guess? And Foxtrot 5 there, so that's entry probably at Delta. Maybe Kilo Alpha. So we go back to the 10-9 page here. If we land at 28 left.
Station 204 Lima Echo, gentlemen clearance. Good evening, Chris, San Jose Airport, Hero 3 departure, IK transition, then it's filed.
Kilo
Columbia Sit, accept maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4030.
So I'm going to stick with the 28 left. I think they'll give us 28 left. So I'll go ahead and brief that here in just a little bit. I think once we pass Splint, I'm going to go ahead and brief it since it's such a short turnaround here.
Station 4, Lima Echo, is that correct?
Channel Islands back there behind us. That's somewhere I've always wanted to go in real life. They have some great whale watching and just a beautiful part of the country. And Santa Barbara also. I've been to Santa Barbara.
I got everything except for the call sign. What was the call sign of the last I got calling? Legacy 522 Papa Mike, SoCal approach, squawk 16149.
Alright. Take our tilt down. I want to paint. I don't think there's, well, there is not.
Papa Mike, radar contact 15 miles northeast.
There was not any weather
Delta indicates 5,400.
indicated on the radar during our pre-flight.
You wanted?
Looks like the radar's picking up the mountains. So the radar is working. That's good to know. Radar is working.
522 Papa Mike, roger. Proceed direct to Homily. Practice routes approved. No separation services provided.
They usually just like to make sure it's working. You know, you paint that outer edge of your display.
This is Jet 522 Papa Mike, heading 080.
There are any thunderstorms, you can watch them march out of that ground clutter area. But that way you know your radar's working.
Hawk 1, SoCal.
I have yet to fly into around any legitimate storms in this Flight Factor A320. I'm still pretty new to this aircraft, and but it looks like it has a great radar system. So I look forward to maybe trying to get through some storms at some point. Just try to get around them, avoid them. I guess that's what you're supposed to say. You need to use radar to avoid thunderstorms, right? That's the safe thing to say and do.
Hawk 1, clear to Edwards Airport. As filed, maintain 13,000, expect a level 5301 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.1, squawk 1745.
Well, let's check out the browser here. I'm going to pull up my Navigraph.
Hawk 1, the squawk 1745, 1745. Hawk 1, read back correct, hold for release, how long until you're ready for departure? Roger.
Here we go. This will pull up.
Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, contact SoCal approach 124.35, see ya. No 172 Delta Sierra, Roger, runway 8, taxi via Charlie. Cross runway 15 on the terminal ramp and join Charlie on the other side. Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, SoCal approach, San Diego altimeter 2996. There 172 Delta Sierra, those were all instructions, sir. Can you read those instructions back to me, please?
Alright, so fuel-wise, at Splint, we were planned to have 2,725 kilograms, and we're still, 11 miles from Splint, and we're showing 2,700, so we're pretty close to what we were planned with. We're planned to arrive with just about 1,800 kilograms, so outer tank fuel transferred. Okay, let's check that out on the fuel page here.
Dallas 416, Las Vegas clearance. Clear to Los Angeles Airport, Boat 8 departure, Ricky transition, that is filed, climb via the SID, squawk 3725.
Not carrying that much fuel on this flight. I used SimBrief and also
Southwest 416, there was no acceptance, just climb via the SID,
United
squawk
Virtual Airlines planner
3725.
tool to get the fuel load. So this is what we got. And we're going to be just flying around with the
back correct.
bare minimum. You can see it's clearing up out here as we're
52 Julia Lima, SoCal.
headed toward the Bay Area. Alright, so
522 Julia Lima, minimum vectoring altitude in your area, 3,100 and approaching about 4,200. It's not 5,000.
about 100 kilograms low
as we
as we
if you want the approach for RNAV
on
27,
fuel as
sir.
we approach Splint here. So that's duly noted, but nothing to be alarmed of
522
about.
Julia Lima, high heading 090. 522 Pilot, contact Palomar Tower, 118.6. Skyhawk 903 Golf, turn right heading 100.
Alright, there's Splint. So as promised, let us begin our, we're 1,000 feet to level off. Start our brief. I think we're going to be getting,
Legacy 522 Pop
double
Mike
check,
Palomar
make sure
Tower,
we don't have any waves before I
124.010,
start
runway
this.
24, clear to land.
Yep, still November current there. Altimeter was 2993, and we'll write that down just so I make sure I remember it. But that'll be pretty minimal change in our altimeter once we get through flyable 180. So that'll make the planning phase a little easy. I'm going to go ahead and enter this information into our
Vision Jet 522 Julia Lima, turn right heading 210.
approach section here. So QNH is 2993. Temperature is 25.
Skyhawk 733 Charlie Papa, contact SoCal approach,
And wind is
134.2.
280 at 23. And then the MDA on the 28 left is 213. doing full flaps. Okay, very cool. Should be. Yep, we're capturing our altitude right now, which is perfect. So we are right on target. Top of climb, we're showing 2540 on our fuel in kilograms, not pounds. That'd be pretty scary if that was pounds. We were planned at 2404. So that's actually showing us, you know, ahead of the schedule on fuel.
Juliana, fly
So
heading
that's good.
240, so to maintain 3,800.
Alright, so as far as our arrival, we're flying the Surfer 4. Pull this up on Avatab. Flying the Surfer 4 RNAV arrival into LAX, SFO, San Francisco. And first fix is going to be Surfer.
Lima, 5 miles from O'Kane, maintain
Then Gnarly at 280 knots.
On the RNAV final approach course, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 27 approaches to San Diego.
And at or above flight level 200. Then we
and Vision Jet 2 Juliet, you are cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 27 approach.
Then waves at 280 knots between flight level 190 and 15,000. Epic. 280 knots between 15 and 10. Follett 240. At or above 8. Eddie 240 at 6,000. And I think that was the fix.
At 460, contact Oakland Center 127.45. See ya.
2745, United 460, good day. Oakland Center, United 460, flight level 380.
United 460, Oakland Center, good afternoon. Descend by the Surfer 4 arrival.
Descend by the Surfer 4 arrival, United 460, good afternoon. Alright, so we'll descend via at 6,000 for the bottom altitude, so we'll go ahead and set 6,000 in. That's a long way down from flight level 380. Alright, there's 6,000 set. So 5 miles prior to our top of descent, we'll go ahead and begin to go down.
Southwest 256, enable reset transponder squawk 4357.
Alright, like I said, Eddie, 240 at 6,000.
Southwest 256.
They're stoked, so. And then on 28 left, ILS. We're, it's 28 December 1811-2 ILS 28 left. I think it'll be the visual backed up with the ILS. So 109.55 is going to be our localizer frequency. Oops. 109.55, India, Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar is the identifier. Should match up. And fixes would be Faith.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest
David
256
Ponky.
is going to step away for a minute. Southwest 256, roger.
Weeder, Rockme,
205 X-ray, contact Albuquerque Center,
Doye,
134.32.
And missed is climbed to 4,000 on the 275 San Francisco radial to Olam and hold.
Yeah, correct. It's 124.32.
Left-hand turns and 274 outbound. That all matches up. That's or 274 inbound. I mean, that all matches up perfectly. So we're just waiting until we're 5 miles prior to our top of descent here. It'll be a 284 course inbound. Touchdown zone elevation is 13 feet. That's all. Let's double check that on the pressurization page. Yep, showing us a 0. That's perfect. And must be a tower back around probably 4,000 feet. Left traffic back to 28. Probably be right traffic back to 28 left. Looking for a Pappy on the left. Miles are lighting. Highest obstacle there's a tower at 3,050 feet out to the east. And after we land, like we said, we're going to plan to exit at Tango and then Kilo Alpha to our gate 71 Alpha. Really short taxi. And threat, we'll make sure we, if we get 28 right, we're going to brief that. Any questions? All right. Let's pay attention to what's going on here. So now we're 6 miles prior. And here we go, 5 out. And we're beginning our descent. I'll let ATC know. Oakland Center, United 460, vacating flight level 380.
Yeah, 460, thank you.
And we're starting down.
Skyhawk 10 Golf, contacts NorCal approach 127.4.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 256 is back.
Southwest 256, thank you.
Alright, I'll pull up, see if we got the new ATIS yet out there in San Francisco. And yep, Oscar is out. Beautiful. So Oscar's showing altimeters 2992 now.
12683, Portland Tower, right cross on pressure, approved runway 10 left, clear for takeoff. Correction, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
So we're 2992 now. Temperatures at 24. Winds are now 28. They're still 280 at 23. All right. Looks like the approach is going to be 138. And that matches with what we were showing. 133 is going to be our ref. That flaps full. So
37310 Golf, NorCal approach. Correction, Sacramento, altimeter 2988. Sir 1 Bravo Delta, and you're looking for parking, correct? Sir 1 Bravo Delta, taxi to parking via Delta, November, and hotel if you need it, cross runway 30 at November. Sir 1718 Golf, contact Missoula Tower, 118.4. Sir 1718 Golf, Missoula Tower, wind 320 at 6, runway 30, clear to land.
And just making sure the cabin is descending normally, which is good. So, looking good. Everything's good. Our gross weight's at 60,200 kilograms, and the max landing weight for the A320 is at, I got converted from pounds. It's 142,200 pounds. So, going to kilograms, that is 64,500. So we're well under max landing weight, which is a good thing. Set up the TCAS to get our traffic below us. Landing elevation is good. Nav accuracy, let's double check that really quickly.
Lavon, maintain 13,000, Albuquerque altimeter 2980.
High accuracy.
Just Lavon at maintain 13,282, 60 decimal.
And And seatbelt sign is on.
Correction over 60 Delta Mike. Correction on the altimeter 2993.
It's
Roger,
normal.
2993, 360 Delta Mike.
And let's do
Southwest 256, contact Los Angeles,
and
center
descent
124.62.
approach briefing's complete. FMC's radio is programmed, set for approach. ECAM status checks complete. JetBlue radar is on. Weather on the left, terrain on the right.
683, your radar contact departure.
Airspeed will be full flaps, and we're looking for a V target of 138. That's showing there in the
12683 Portland departure. Maintain appropriate V for altitudes, and you're looking for a flight follow all the way.
213 set for the MDA. Auto brakes. Set that to low. Altimeter be 2992 when we're passing, so we're standing by.
Via Alpha, and cross runway 26 at Alpha if needed. United 460, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
1287, United 460. Oakland Center, United 460, flight level 283, descending via the Surfer 4.
United 460, Oakland Center, thank you, San Francisco, altimeter 2992.
2992, United 460. I just want to know.
For 210 Charlie Mike, Oakland Center, how do you read?
Why it's keeping our speed so low. That's the one thing I don't like
Sir,
here.
10 Golf, report Sacramento Executive Insight.
We'll have to be at 208 knots at gnarly though. So hopefully it's gonna do that for us. It's only 12 nautical miles out.
Sir, 10 Golf, just let me know when you have Executive Airport Insight.
Going to I don't trust this thing. I don't think it's working right. I'm gonna put in a speed of 280 and I'm gonna tell it better do it right now. Go. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find that out. I do not know why it's showing the constraint here on the navigation display, and the FMS was programming us back at 250 knots. So I mean, it's not gonna make a big difference here in this.
010 Golf, thank you. Squawk V4, contact executive tower 119.5.
I'm just gonna manually change the speeds. Alright, so we're coming up on waves now between 15 and 19. Showing we should cross it at 17.
119.5.
And I'll maintain 280 knots. Like I said, I'm new to this aircraft, so still learning it. Not really sure why the computer thought it was okay to go 256 knots at gnarly.
Because 05 X-ray, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
134.32, 05 X-ray. Five 205 X-ray with you, level 20,000.
5205 X-ray, Albuquerque Center, thank you.
Zero 05 X-ray, any information on the runway used at LAS?
Looks like we're gonna have no trouble being under 19 going by waves.
7310 Golf,
And we're at 280 knots.
initiating runway 30. Correction, you're coming in from the south, so report a 3 mile left base, runway 30. And 10 Golf, that's a 3 mile left base for runway 30. United 460, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
1213, United 460.
Code 05 X-ray, looks like they're in normal config, so they're 19s and 26s are in use.
Alright, let's go ahead. There's transition altitude, so we'll get to 2992. Altimeters 2992 set, and landing lights. We'll get all our lights on now. Let's go ahead and get all that. Lights on. Approach descent check complete. NorCal approach, United 460, 17-1 descending via the Surfer 4 with Oscar.
United 460, NorCal approach, thanks for Oscar, expect ILS runway 28 left approach from Eddie.
Expect 28 left from Eddie, United 460. Alright, 28 left from Eddie. There's Eddie, cool. Blah blah blah, let's get that set up. Two-way left. Transition. Hold up. I guess this is where it gets fun. So we want to get it to where we do this from Eddie. Epic's at 280 knots. 215. I don't know why it's not letting me select the approach. Well, let's select another approach. much speed now. I do not know why this is not working. Maybe if I go to arrival, SFO, I want the ILS 28 left. Alright, let's just do this really quickly. Which vias? Eddie. Insert temporary. Oh. We have a problem here. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try to do this arrival. Surfer 4. We're going to do the ILS 28 left with the Eddie transition. There. So now, let's verify this. On the arrival, Surfer 4. We're coming up on Follett now. Go ahead and insert this really quickly.
6 Tower, Cessna 7310 Golf, on base for runway 30.
I think we got it.
7310 Golf, runway 30, clear to land.
Runway 30, clear to land, Cessna 7310 Golf.
Clear 5205 X-ray, radar contact lost. United 460, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
3565, United 460. NorCal approach, United 460, 1010,000. Descended via the Surfer 4.
United 460, NorCal approach at Eddie, cleared ILS, runway 28 left approach.
Cleared ILS 28 left at Eddie, United 460. Okay, so it's mad about something here. I don't know why. Oh crap. Oh. Okay, good. We need spoilers out. So Eddie, we gotta cross. Alright, throttle's at idle. 10955. This needs to be at 240 knots. I wonder if it's gonna. This thing has not been very. Tower is gonna be 120.5. I'm gonna go ahead and get that standby here. See, I'm still learning a little bit about this airplane. Like I said, it's a cool airplane. It's just really difficult to know for sure about the so I'm gonna go ahead and set in 1,800 since that's we're at Eddie. I don't think it's going to
Deck Tower, Cessna 7310 Golf, I'm clear of the runway.
010 Golf, thank you. Taxi to Park via Whiskey. You can find Bravo or Alpha to Mike, and left to your turn to the ramp. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, taxi the ramp via Whiskey, Alpha, Mike, Cessna 7310 Golf.
arm low.
United 460 established localizer, contact tower 120.5.
1205 established localizer, United 460. I don't trust this. I'm gonna set 3100. Alright, airport's in sight. And is this going to turn? That's the question. Here we go. Localizer's alive. Go gear down. And within 10, we'll arm approach mode. San Francisco Tower, United 460 outside GA.
United 460 San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land.
28 left, clear to land, United 460. Alright, let's activate approach phase.
3 contact Seattle Center, 126.6.
Order 126.6, 63.
Yeah, we were showing our V approach speed at 138, so I'm just going to set that in. Now we're showing glide slope and localizer.
12683,
Speed brake is
Seattle
out.
Center. Thank you, Portland, altimeter 3025.
Let's do our final approach. This approach altitude is going to be 4,000. We'll get that set. And we're clear to land 28 left. Perfect. Alright. Before landing checklist, cabin notification complete. Landing gear down 3 green. Spoilers Let's make sure we did this actually. Cabin is ready. There we go. Spoilers armed. Flaps full plan, full indicating. This approach heading at altitude set. Before landing, check complete. Alright, autopilot's coming off. I'll leave the
1000.
Auto thrust on.
Approaching 28 left.
Looks like some low clouds are developing here.
$500. $400. $300. $200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
And we're down. And spoilers are back in. Alright. Thrust reversers disarmed. I'm going to exit right here. I'm not even sure where I am. Let's get clear of the active and then I'll break. We gotta talk to them. Are we still connected to Pilot Edge? Yeah. And San Francisco Tower, United 460, we're clear, 28 left to Echo, going to Terminal 7, or Ramp 7.
Alpha, monitor ground, have a wonderful day.
Alright, Alpha to the gate, monitor ground, United 460, good day. Alright, so second right. Alright, we gotta do our after landing flow now. Or the taxi in flow. Weather radar, predictive wind shear off, TARA on the standby. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Explosion diff arm, engine mode selectors on normal. Yeah, let's make sure the cabin differential pressure is at 0. Looks like it didn't start the AP. There it goes. Yep, we're at 0. Perfect. And brake temperatures are all good, I believe. Let's see. Yep, they're looking good. Flaps are up, spoilers retracted, landing lights strobes off, transponder on, APU starting. After landing check complete. I think we're going down into here for our parking. Yep.
Sir 60 Delta Mike, contact Albuquerque, approach 123.9.
I'm supposed to be monitoring ground 0.8. Let me get over there. Clear right. Clear left.
Albuquerque approach hello, number 60 Delta Mike 13,000 with Lima.
Sir 60 Delta Mike, Albuquerque approach, Albuquerque altimeter 2993. Thanks for Lima. Do you have approach request?
2993 and no, take whatever, 60 Delta Mike.
Alright, there's our parking.
Sir 60 Delta Mike, expect visual approach runway 30.
Visual 30, 60 Delta Mike.
Guidance yet, so
Diamond 2 Delta Mike, fly heading 060 and descend at pipe discretion, maintain 9,000.
Here we are.
Heading 060, descent our discretion limit to maintain 9,000, 60 Delta Mike.
Turn off 2. Alright. Let's do the parking flow. Transponder. Standby. Beacon is off. J switch is off. AP lead switch is on. Cross blade switch to auto. Fuel pump switches. We got all these off. And get the ADRs off. Make sure the doors are disarmed.
Southwest 256 Oakland Center, thank you.
Yep. Here we go. And everybody's getting off. Parking check. Parking brake set. Pressure normal. APU is on. Engine master switch is off. Fuel flow is 0. Transponder standby. Emergency lights off. Beacon is off. Fuel pumps off. Anti-ice off. ACARS is in flight and ADRs off. Parking check complete. Welcome to San Francisco. Thanks for riding, and be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Looking forward to putting together a lot more videos and some live streams here in the future. Once again, thanks for watching. Viewer Summer signing off.